encouraging, exciting day. It's so good to see so many friends, so many familiar faces that we work together in the trenches to try to move our conservative effort forward. You know, I can remember being a meeting like this way back. I don't know if you remember it, when Sheffield Nelson was giving a speech on how he's going to beat Jim Guy. It didn't work out. But I've also been here seconding the nomination for our late Lieutenant Governor Win Rockefeller, who stepped up to help this party when we were in great need. And I also remember standing in front of this group as your party chairman, when with the help of Lieutenant Governor Rockefeller and many of you, we got ourselves out of that bind. We worked together. This is a great time of opportunity and challenge. Look, America, as Congressman Bethune said, America is at a crossroads right now. And we have a great challenge. And it reminds me of a story about Abraham Lincoln when he faced a challenge. The minister walked up to him and said, "Mr. President, President Lincoln, I sure hope the Lord's on our side." And he responded very wisely. President Lincoln said, "I'm not at all concerned about that. For I know that the Lord's always on the side of right. But it is my constant anxiety and prayer that I and this nation should be on the Lord's side." Yeah. Folks, we move forward. This should be our challenge and our prayer. Look, we had a challenge in Faulkner County back in 2000. We had never elected a Republican to that state Senate seat, just in 2000. But we stepped up. With your help, we raised the resources, we knocked on enough doors, and again, thank you, because I was elected the first Republican state senator since Reconstruction in Faulkner County. Thank you very much. Today, look, the very way of life that we know as Americans is slipping away. Because the current administration, the leadership in D.C., we have an opportunity. We have a challenge. And my job today is to ask you to apply for a job. And that is the job to be your nominee, to take on Lance Lincoln and take advantage of the opportunities that we've been given right now. And look, this is what I want to do. I want to tell you what I've done. I want to tell you what I'm going to do. I want to tell you how we are going to win. First of all, Senator Gilbert Baker, a conservative. Not a perfect legislator, not a perfect candidate for that matter, but I can tell you that I voted against scholarships for illegals. I voted against the bed tax. I voted against the income tax surcharge. I voted against the tobacco tax. I voted for tax cut after tax cut after tax cut. We even prevailed in some of those. I was the candidate in 2008 that got the NRA endorsement. I was the candidate in 2008 that got the right to life endorsement. Personally, been married to the same woman for 28 years. Susan, where are you? Raise your hand. Yeah, back there, Susan. 28 years? Look, we live on a joint modest income. We have no debt in our family. No debt at all. And the campaign that I've worked with, Marvin Parks for state rep in 94, we raised $9,000. Dallas Wood only $9,000. To the campaign today, where in 1 month we raised over $500,000 for your conservative cause. No debt. No debt. Look, I'm sorry, folks. If you have massive debt in your personal life, or if your campaign has debt, you cannot speak to the deficit in D.C. I believe that. What are we going to do? I'm going to make sure that Arkansas voters know that I oppose union card check in any form, any time. It costs jobs in Arkansas. I oppose cap and trade. It costs jobs in Arkansas. I oppose government-run health care. It costs jobs in Arkansas and blows the deficit. Look, I helped preside over an Arkansas budget that's balanced. We were able to do tax cuts. We were able to bring jobs to Arkansas. As compared to Senator Lincoln, trillions and trillions of dollars of debt. That is what I'm going to do. How are we going to win? First of all, look at the polls. The polls have been good at the Senator Gilbert Baker campaign over the last few months. But Thursday, Rasmussen's poll came out. Senator Gilbert Baker, 47%. Senator Lincoln, 41%. But folks, for a Republican challenger to be ahead of an incumbent Democrat in Arkansas 1 year out only says one thing: we win. Also, the Daily Cost poll came out Thursday, the most liberal Democrat poll in America. I think they only poll Democrats and independents. Senator Gilbert Baker, 41%. Senator Lincoln, 42%, a statistical dead heat. You put those two things together, the polls say we win today. We win today if we don't mess up. Second, proven battle tested. Look, I faced Bill Clinton in 2008. I faced Blanche Lincoln in 2008. They came after me to take that Senate seat away from Faulkner County, away from the Republicans. And folks, let me say, I've been a Republican a long time. And I have never supported Bill Clinton, and I have never supported Blanche Lincoln. We beat them in 2008. Proven, battle tested, and then okay, purse strings. Folks, look, come on. If we don't have the resources for our conservative message, we lose. I'm determined. I don't care if it's a $10 contribution or a $4,800 contribution. I'm going to make sure that we have the purse strings to get our conservative message out there, because when it goes out, guess what? We win. Now, let me tell you a story. Back in 2004, when we last faced Blanche, we had the message, the marriage amendment was on the ballot. We had President Bush sweeping to victory in Arkansas, but our guy raised $100 grand to her $6 million. We got 44% of the vote. Folks, America cannot afford for Arkansas to be 44% of the vote. I will raise the money necessary to beat Blanche Lincoln and move from a liberal Democrat to a conservative Republican from Arkansas. That's what we need to do. On the first strings, I ask you to vote for me to be your nominee to the next United States Senator from Arkansas. Look, we have to do it. Arkansas is at the center of the political universe. America needs it. It's crying out for help from this state. And I'm telling you, we can do it. We can move conservatives and Republicans back into the game, and we can change America for good. Thank you so very much for all you have done for Arkansas Republicans. Thank you for what you've done for Gilbert Baker. God bless you. Thank you very much.